Failure to rotate stock destroys merchandise.
Should always
I do.
take the toys from. Do you have any ideas?
This is my favorite show. Wait, no. This is my favorite show. Look, it's my favorite show.
If you're really, really twisted, it almost kind of, sort of, but not really looks like you wrote the word Allah in Arabic in robot letter fonts.
I love this show.
Tonight on Time for the Show, Dr. Fox returns the sacred gubernatorial seal to the lost state of California, Omen. Caller 23 plays his rendition of the Cisco Hold music on a Jew harp, and Reverend Pease eats his own weight in expired Chico sticks. All this and more on the next exciting episode of Time for the Show! Broadcasting live from Subbasement 27 in the very heart of Hypercube Laboratories in the future capital of the former Spanish Empire. It's time for the show! Yes, time for the show. Your weekly vitamin and supplemental update for all of your psychoustic crystals provided by Hypercube Laboratories and such. Firmware update episode 70 something. I don't know where we're at. Who's counting? I know I am. And it wouldn't be time for the show without everybody's favorite, Reverend Pease. Hi, Pease.
Hey, buddy. You know, it's weird because
It's Pease.
it's like Robo Joe is trying to mimic you and say exactly what you're saying at the same time you're saying it.
How
It's
so?
Crazy. Well, because you say something and then there's a little robot noise underlying your voice. It didn't come up in sound check, but it's coming up now. But other than that, this is going to be an exciting and fantastic show for a multitude and a plethora of reasons.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. How many reasons?
Well, how many is a plethora?
I would hope more than a bit.
More than a bit. I would agree with that. I would have to say a plethora would need to be more than a bit to actually qualify as a plethora. So I'm going to say that this show is going to have fantastic bits. Funny sound effects when people say the word funny. And then other things that are going to go on. There's going to be...
What kind of pop filter do you have on your microphone, Pease?
Coca-Cola.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know, I was doing that popping on purpose for the fun.
No, I was just curious, because actually you weren't...
You know, but I feel kind of like you stepped in my whole thing now, and I can't remember what the other three funny things were going to be that we're going to do on the show now. And
We're doing funny stuff? Or fun stuff? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
In the text message, hey, let's tonight.
I was
try to be
adjusting the
funny.
background music, Pease. I'm sorry.
You were engineering. You know, it's difficult. You have a difficult job, and I don't think we acknowledge
And
that
you're
enough.
you're not even in the studio with me. You're out in like a hole in the desert, and I'm like,
Right.
you know, sitting
He's
high and mighty
engineering.
in my sub-basement.
The entire thing, the entire show, he's engineering and hosting. It's crazy.
It's
out of
almost like I have too much to do. I even edited episodes. I don't know what's going on anymore. I
noticed
edited
that.
6 episodes last week, and they're all available. We are caught up, and now it's
Where
time
can people
to
go? Where do people go if they want to listen to those episodes?
What they do is they go to webcrawler.com and search hypercube.timefortheshow.go networks.tripod.net/home_page.htm. And then once you search for that, you're going to find a link that you can put into the Wayback Machine, and it'll give you a catalog of all of the episodes from Time for the Show, dating from 1973 to 2074.
Well, that's pretty simple.
It's
That's
easy.
pretty simple.
It's easy. That's
That's
why we
serious.
made it that way.
Why aren't people doing it? I don't get it.
Well, they do.
Just
They
go
do it
to
all the time.
AOL.com and find keyword time for the show. That's
Get on
AOL.com, keyword time for the show.
Mindspring. Don't forget, you can follow our Mindspring. We have a Homestead page. You can find us at timefortheshow.personalpages.homestead.com
Now that's in
/
North Dakota, right?
index.htm.
Angel Fire.
Peas, how many Lycos web searches did you do at work today?
Now here's the thing, dude. I did some Facebook boost posting for the show.
Oh boy.
But after I did the boost post, no, it's doing good. We got like 300 things and
300 what are things?
like I don't know, but we've
Like
got them.
we can have these.
We've got them.
All right, so it's
They
time
cost
for the
$10
show
and
where
we
we
have
used to
these
talk
things.
about what we were going to do on next week's show, but now we're going to figure out what we've been doing. The next 80 shows are going to be about figuring
different
out
theme.
what happened.
What have we been doing? What's going on with us? Why the hell are we doing these things?
Okay, so which
An excellent question.
post did you boost? I guess it was
So
the one
there
from
was a
today.
There was a post of us, and we were all dressed like the cast of the Good Times. And I don't remember the photo shoot that we did for that, but for
Rolling Stone.
somehow we're all there. I don't remember which Good Times character I am.
But that's
maybe
like last
Thelma.
week's post.
Whatever. But I said, you know what? Let me.
You were JJ.
Oh, JJ, exact Dynamite. Okay. So here's the thing. So I said, hey, looks like a good. I'm gonna make Argus Q Fox, not an Esquire. Super proud of me. And I got an extra $10. I'm gonna boost this post. So I boosted that post. Okay. And then it's still. Matter of fact, as we speak, that post is still being boosted. My $10 has not been used up yet. I've only used like $6.79, and I've already got 375 things.
You got 375 things.
Yeah, I don't know what those are.
But we're going to figure
I've
that
got
out.
'em.
I'm
Well,
looking at our
Scoutbot sounds like
insights
he
right
knows what
now.
those
Look at
things
that.
are.
Look,
Are you-
ladies and not ladies. We've got we're just gonna bring up my favorite thing in the world, the snipping tool. I know you're like, I can just print screen and Control V and MS Paint.
No, you gotta use the snipping tool, dude.
Come
Snipping
on,
tool's where
man.
it's
This is
at.
we're a professional
Be a man.
operation here. What I love about
Snip
the
it.
snipping tool is no matter what computer you use, you have to open it twice because it takes so long for this embedded application to boot. But here we go. We have some post reaches here. All right, I'm going to copy. Check it out. I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it
Put it in the Discord.
in
Put
the
it so
Discord
people
that you can
see
see at timefortheshow.com.
Look at
Click
that
the Discord.
spike of things.
Now
at
look
the
at
spike
yeah,
of
look
things.
at
the
we
part
got
that
we
says
got those
show.
things coming in.
The paid part
there's
versus
spikes.
the organic part.
Right.
So,
So that's
it,
awesome,
It
right?
seems like we were doing poorly, and now
Yeah,
we're
now it-
doing
now it
just
looks
slightly better than poor.
Nice!
Now that there's money being thrown at it,
Well, should I throw more at it?
I think you should throw it in the Patreon.
I'm gonna throw more at it.
You need to get like 5 or
just
6 like
fund throwing
PayPal
Patreon
accounts
stuff.
so
My
and
concern
pad our
was-
subscriber number.
My
That's what you need
concern
to
was
do.
that this particular
Get
ad
5
that I
accounts
boosted,
and set them all for algae tier.
No, but here's my thing. My concern was that this really doesn't direct them to where the archived shows your page is, and I thought that's what we need to boost because you
What
know,
doesn't?
people? Well, these all say Free Think Radio, and we need a more. If I'm gonna boost the ad should direct people to the archive.
Well, don't
of
you
the
think that
show.
was the kind of marketing R&D we should have gone into before we went into financing?
Well, you know, I was just trying to help with the $10 thing. I'm like, Argus Fox would be very happy with me, but now I'm thinking because I don't know what the things are, we should rethink it before I do the next.
All right. So so you haven't done another one. You've only done the one.
I held off.
All right,
I
so
wanted
let's
to see how many things I would get and then show you, and then take your praise and then move forward from there.
Okay, so the
It's
Good
part of
Times
the
episode.
hyper hierarchical structure of
Because
this
we've
order.
had so
Look at
many
that.
episodes
Look at that
show up.
orange and then slightly.
It's 6 episodes pop up in the last week. Okay, here's the Good Times for shows. August 5th. 379 people reached with 42 engagements. So 20. What was it? What's half of 42? 23.
21. Yep.
So
That's
yeah,
right.
that many people got married. That's sweet. So we are touching people there. It says here, boosted by Peas, which finishes in 3 days. So I guess
This still could boost more people.
so. You've reached 188 people
Extra
from your
people,
boost.
Extra
By
thing.
reached, that means showed up in their timeline.
Yeah.
But then when it comes
Correct.
to like post engagement, you've entangled 5.
But isn't that a lot of things?
It's 5. Oh my God! It literally is 5.
Right, but wow.
Yep, posted.
Wow, we got 4 clicks. Caller,
Listen, though,
you're
listen.
gonna have to go to the strategy department.
Listen,
ready
though,
to
here's
war
the
room.
thing. We have, like, what, 20 listeners? So that's like
Oh, it says here
30%.
52.9% of the listeners are women.
Well, that makes sense because chicks dig the peas.
But yeah, we got 5 engagements. We got 5 people to do something. But now let's look at this week's.
Okay.
Okay, so
It's
this
exciting
week's, which
what we're
hasn't
doing.
been boosted,
Hasn't
has
been
reached
boosted.
123 people
Nice.
and has 37 engagements, and no money
What?
has been put
So,
onto
yeah,
it.
actually, so paying for it reduces the number of engagements.
Now,
Yeah.
why do you think that is? Now, maybe that's a fluke. Let's look at a different one.
That was my favorite movie. Did you ever see Fluke? The guy that
Yeah,
dies
I
and
prefer
then he becomes
Fluke
a
2.
dog.
And he comes back as a dog, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and
this
then-
is my
Like you say,
absolutely
the
my
part
favorite
where he licks his
Hypercube
nuts is
shareholders phone
insane.
call that I've ever heard.
Now, here's the thing. This makes it
It's
seem
depressing
like I wasted
statistics.
my money. This makes it seem like I wasted my money, but yet there's these things that I've gotten.
Well, did you get a little
What
tickle
things have you
sensation
gotten?
in your belly when you spent
I mean,
the
if
money?
it makes you
'Cause
feel
you
good,
know, if it makes you
Peas.
feel good, you didn't waste it.
Well, I'm gonna have to discount that advice considering the source. But anyway, yeah. So good for peas, right, guys? Thumbs up.
That's right.
All right, Peas.
Oh, I love the applause. I love it when I get the applause. Who else likes the applause? I love it.
I don't think
That's
anybody
sweet.
else gets the applause. I think you're the
Probably
only one.
not. That seems correct.
So what are we gonna do on the show tonight, Peas?
Well, I was thinking about talking about boosting Facebook posts that had putting charts up that people can't see because that's good radio.
That's what we're good at.
That's what we're good
We're,
at.
we're
And then,
professionals.
You know, a lot of stuff I feel like that I'm doing. I'm workshopping at work, like my puncture wound and all that stuff I already did on the show. So
Is
I
it a
can't
puncture
do that
wound?
stuff.
I don't know if it's
No,
a
it's
puncture
all healed
wound.
up now. It's all healed up. Turns out puncture wound, that's a good thing to have, as long as you didn't get punctured too deeply. But so I did that bit already.
So it's a scrape wound?
It's like a itch wound now, and I still can't. My shaving is off, dude. It's like I don't know.
Oh, do
But-
I get to talk about the cut of your beard now?
No,
I'm not
I'm
asking,
just-
by the way. I'm going to.
No,
I'm not
well,
a fan
you
of
feel
it.
Free. It's not like you have pictures or anything that you could even, as far as people know.
Yeah, as far
I'm
as people
still
know, it'd be
cleanly
hard to get
shaved
pictures
peas.
of peas. You know,
Scruffy
and that's what
looking.
we're. I mean, we have the peas database. We do have a database of just nothing but peas, and
That's
we.
the best part of having a radio show is that there is a database full of your pictures somewhere. I love that. I'm vain, and I'm like, awesome. Bring them on. I'll give more pictures if you need more.
Of course,
Like
we
you-
need
Like
as
if-
many
like,
as
Here's
possible.
all you need to do. Write to the show and say, "Hey, Peas, can you wear this kind of hat or this outfit?" And take a picture.
What
so
if
I
you
can
gave
make
them
this
an
meme,
address
and
they
I'll
could
do
send
that.
hats and
And I'll do
outfits
it.
to?
Matter of fact, hey, if you Patreon at a certain level, you can have total control over Peas Ensemble and what hat he wears, and he will dress that way and put the hat on and take a picture and send it to you.
Peas, would you wear a derby?
I don't have a derby, but I would probably buy a derby to do that because I think derbies are
I'm
cool.
adverse to
Derby's a
hats
cool
that are
hat.
shaped like anatomy. and Peas with a little derby on. He would look like just
Derby would be cool, I think. Yeah,
you'd look you with your little goatee poking out. You would look like a giant malformed clitoris.
like that guy in the
and then you'd
apple
have your
painting.
juice box with you too.
What's that guy's wearing the derby and there's a green apple above his head?
Oh, Steve Jobs.
No.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you, Reverend Negative, for that. You're
Yeah,
listening to
that's-
Time for the Show. It's my favorite part of the show where we're going to take a song break. Tonight's theme.
Yeah, that's the sound of the
Hey,
show.
you want to tell them
coming to a halt.
you want to tell them the theme of tonight's show?
20th Century
please?
Man by the Kinks, man. 20th Century Man by the Kinks.
It's great, you
Great
see,
band
because
the
I
Kinks
don't
are.
hear him because I don't listen while I'm working, and he doesn't hear me ever. We'll be right back with more 20th Century Man here on Time for the
By the
Kinks.
Kinks.
Time for the show. That was 20th Century Stew Ball by Peter, Paul, and the Kinks. I'm Dr. Fox. It's mine for my favorite part of the show, where I ask Reverend Pease, since he was such a good boy last week. Reverend Pease
Very handsome.
single-handedly guided me out of a nuclear fire here in the basements of Hypercube. And at
Oh,
the
there's
very
feedback.
end, he was able to pull off an amazing move by defeating the temp agency demon and unlocking the door with the Is It a Band mastermind game. So Peas, I know, as you know, we were talking about rewards and things that were due to you. And so now
Correct.
you had some pony stories because it's the pony show now. Because we didn't
yeah.
get to do the pony show last
Are you
week.
hearing everything I say twice?
No,
Like I'm hearing?
that would be even worse.
It really would be.
But no, show sounds good to me.
Okay, so I don't know. Here's
It's
the
a
thing
pony-related
about ponies.
story, right?
Well, I have. I think any man my age has a pony-related story.
You
I
would
don't think that's.
You don't think you're
that's not-
walking a little tall for your britches there. You don't think that you're not just estimating my pony stories. Of course, I'm not your age. I'm still svelte.
You
I have-
felt.
I have plenty of years of ponies ahead of me.
I think the thing to remember about ponies and their story, if the story doesn't make you guffaw, then it's not a pony story worth the radio. Okay, right off the bat.
All right, so am I going to guffaw at this pony story?
See, that's my fear, Argus, is that these pony stories. Oh man, that is my fear, Argus. Nothing.
I'm just
Okay.
sitting back. I'm
Let's hear
drinking
more
a
about
beer.
these
I'm waiting
I wanted
to hear this
I wanted to hear
story.
this sound effect again, but because my pony stories.
Is this the
are
same one
based
from
on-
Tijuana that you told me about? That wasn't
No,
a pony.
These are like pony stories from when I took my daughters
miniature
to Griffin
horse.
Park in Los Angeles to ride actual ponies and the hijinks that ensued. And as a parent, they're very amusing to me. But as a listener, they sound more like the ramblings
Peas,
of
it's
an
a little
old
late
man
to start
talking about his
implementing that
children.
strategy now. We're like
I'm
almost
just-
2 years into this show.
Back in my day, we had 4 or 5.
We had ponies, and you rode them right up and down the street. You didn't walk anywhere. Unless you had a Segway.
Car.
So what you're saying, Peas, is that your one-trick pony story has already jumped the gun.
Well, jump the
You've-
shark, I think is the
I don't
term
think
that you're
ponies
looking
are
for.
allowed to jump sharks. I think they go over like small fences and turtles. That's about it.
Do you have experiences with ponies that could warrant a
I mean, I'm a
story
fan
from
of miniature equine aficionada.
Sure, but do you have a story from your own life experience that's worthy of the radio?
No, that's why I did the
Right,
pony
right.
theme last week.
Got a membership
yeah,
card.
let me ask you this though. That being said, you do have pony stories, right?
Yeah,
They're
but
just
last
not
week
of the-
you said you
but
had
they're not of
pony
the
stories
caliber-
that you wanted
they're
to
not of the
tell.
caliber- they're not
And
of the
now after
caliber.
just a few days, after your glory
Wait a minute.
blaze
Wait a
of my
minute, did I-
rescue, you've
did
allowed
I-
yourself to
Did I
deteriorate to this.
tease pony stories in the last show in some drunken state that I don't remember now, and that's what all this stems from?
No, that was me.
Yeah, other people were excited about them. I wasn't.
But seriously, did I say I was going to talk about ponies in this week's show, and then I've forgotten that I said that?
You
and
were
now I have
upset
no
last
pony
week
story?
that you didn't get a chance to tell your pony-related stories, and so after
Well,
you
because
unlocked
last
the
week's
door,
theme was
I
gonna
said,
be
"Well,
pony themed."
yeah." So, are you saying that the same stuff that you have now from last week isn't coherent enough or entertaining enough now?
I'm saying it doesn't exist anymore.
So your pony stories are now non-existent.
Well, no, I have
Yep,
pony
use it or
stories,
lose it.
but just not radio quality pony stories, as much as you yourself just did alluded to.
Well,
That we
Pease, while
both
you're
have
taking
as-
this opportunity
both as
to put a
human
hoof
beings
in your
have
mouth, get it?
stories
It's a
about
pony
ponies.
joke.
Neither one of us has a pony story worthy of our listening audience, because we don't have that much experience with ponies, and our stories are limited. They might be only funny
But you
to
were gonna,
us.
but you were gonna
Yeah,
tell it last
yeah.
week,
Yeah.
and
I
now
don't
you.
remember what
But you
story that
haven't
was.
changed your mind. Obviously, circumstances have changed. It's not
Well,
your
I'm
fault
actually
that they're not funny
interested in
now.
pony stories.
Possible.
They were entertaining last week, but due to some sort of warp in time space, the humor value has been absolutely lost.
Now that we're going to
Did
bring
you have?
science
Did you
into
ride
it,
ponies
exactly,
at a
that's
garlic
exactly
festival or
correct.
something?
Garlic festival. That's kind of maybe too soon.
It's called mildly topical.
Too
I'm
soon.
reaching here, Peas, and my arm hurts.
I think it's funny because you and I might be the only out of everyone that listens to the show. That
Is
talk
Peas
about
cutting out for everybody else? Can everybody else hear
No, I
Peas
sound
not
good.
talking?
it. I sound good. Shut up.
All
I
right,
have
we're just
a funny story.
Reverend Negative,
Jump
Patreon
in, let's
member.
hear it. Is it worthy of the radio, dude? That's the thing.
No, it's not. I'm just joking.
Yeah, you see, that's what I'm saying. We've all got pony stories. There's not a human being amongst us that doesn't have a story about a pony, but it doesn't mean that it's radio worthy.
I'm scared
Even
of
us
ponies.
discussing
Okay,
all
was
these
scared
pony
of
stories
ponies.
is probably dragging the show down a tiny bit because they're not worthy.
All of a sudden, the dissection falls on what is making the show unfunny, and we haven't even gotten to the bits yet. I thought you wanted bits, Peas. You're supposed to
do
be our
like- I
writer.
do like-
You're like the lead writer.
So that's a lot of responsibility. I like
How
to
else
do
are you going to
this-
get to the bits if you don't start dissecting things?
Well, I feel like people should throw ideas out there, and then I'll say funny
I have
things
an
about
idea.
that.
Okay, last week I threw out the idea of ponies.
Right, and we all came to the agreement that we all have pony stories
So
This
let's hear
week.
'em.
So what do you got?
this week.
Let's hear your pony
have-
story, Peas.
All right, Reverend Negative, you've been holding back. Let's hear your pony story.
One time I went to a petting farm and I pet a pony one time and it was great.
Petting zoo, dude. Fucking first of all, it's called
One
petting
time I went
fucking
to a
zoo.
No, it's a petting farm.
pedophilia
It's a farm of animals.
and there were a
You're
bunch of guys
you're
dressed
Chris
up like
Farley's
ponies.
reincarnation for the radio. Remember that one time I went to the petting zoo farm and petted
Yeah.
a pony?
Hello there.
Wasn't that remember? That was so cool.
I'll laugh at your joke when you have a better petting zoo.
All right, hey, hold on,
I've only ever
hold on.
I've only ever
Petting
been to
zoo
the
or
petty
petting farm,
zoo,
dude?
and I feel
Stick
like
to
I'm
your
there
fucking
now.
Genre. Is it a petting farm or is it now all of a sudden magically a petting zoo?
It's an
Yes.
animal farm.
What is this? Some kind of pony gate?
What are you
Oh,
doing,
that was
Peas?
a good one.
What are you
Ooh,
doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
know,
I'll tell you what you're
I'm-
doing. It's
I'm
time for
relishing in the
my
victory.
favorite part of the show. It's where we reach into the mailbag and we ask Peas.
Do we do that still?
Yeah, we do it because some of us are writing bits. So every week, because we do this every week, We open the mailbag and pull out. We've got a couple letters to Peas here. They don't send them to his house. They send them to me.
Well, don't send them. I'm not even going to say my address.
They send it to
anymore, so
Hypercube
I'm in
Labs,
trouble.
P.O. Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida
That's where
32793.
stuff should go.
Or email at timefortheshow.com. So it's pretty easy. Peas, what's that over there? Dear Peas, you are my favorite sports mascot. When you were gored by the Seagull Man from the Florida Hurricanes, did you ever fear death or a life after a mortal wounding? Also, is it harder or easier to poop with a prolapsed anus? From Heather Locklear of Encino, California.
Sound like he said Dear
Fox,
Peas when it
did you
went out.
want to answer Heather's letter?
So, I think it's important to understand. First of all, Heather, thank you so much for writing Peas. And I know this is a hard time for you, but it's important in times like this to think of Einstein and his book, Borderless Behavior Analytics, when he discusses the international community and the analytics behind their behaviors. And I think if you really research deeply into that and then listen to Bob Dylan's song, 61st Street Revisited, may not be the title, but it's one of those type of Bob Dylan songs, you'll find what you're looking for, and probably that'll fix everything up for you. Thanks again. I just can't thank you so much for thinking of Peas when you reached out and asked this important question.
Wow, that's great, Peas. It even ties into the Bob Dylan song we're going to play later. You're so handsome. Oh, man. You know what my favorite part about you is, Peas?
My penis?
Okay, second favorite. Oh, look! There's another letter. Check this out. Dear Peas, I was suspended from middle school after wearing my homemade Peas mask and eating crunch berries out of a urinal. Is it a urinal or an urinal? Anyways, my real question is whether or not your Jeep's catalytic converter will be damaged by so much semen. Love, Billy Idolized Baphomet, Suggestive Mountain, Arizona. Thanks for your letter, Billy. Peas, you want to help him out with that?
It's funny, Billy, because, the recent events involving that Epstein character killing himself in jail. Well, I mean, it's almost like you're in the same kind of scenario. My advice to you is to go dark, brother. Off the grid, into the woods, Chigger Tick City. And make sure you're tight and got your shit down. Okay? Because now, if you think Epstein killed himself, well,
He's
okay,
in pony
dude.
heaven now.
Rock on with your bad self. But anyway, I think you've got the gumption and the stones to pull it off. Fight the power.
That's a pretty good one. Good response, Peas. That was fantastic. You're so great at these. As handsome as you are clever. You want to do one more? You want to answer this last one?
Well,
You
have
wanna?
I been doing
You
good?
wanna?
Have I been doing good? You're not
Okay,
just-
all right. I got here. We got
I'll do it because I'm
Got one
trusting
more.
you, my producer.
okay, here we go. Dear Peas, I didn't write a third question to ask Peas. I really just wanted to crumple a piece of paper up into the microphone because that's my favorite part of the show. Let's go back to Peas. Thanks for your letter. Peas, what's your answer?
It's funny. In the modern times that we live in, and we vilify old heroes, you have to remember that Gandhi slept with very young girls naked in order to test his ability not to resist to temptation. And I can only tell you the same thing I would have told Gandhi, which is, dude, you're rubbing off on them chicks. Knock it the fuck off.
Gandhi's kind of a jerk. But, he's out in the desert. You think he's a dry man or a wet man, Peas?
I'm sure that that's a wet... No, I'm going to say he's a dry scenario.
And that was Ask Peas. Send your letters to email at timefortheshow.com or to Hypercube Labs, P.O. Box 4304, Winter Park, Florida 32793. That's 3 cubed divided by 3 and then divided by 3 again. Super easy, right? Okay.
If I send a snail mail, and are you gonna read it on the show?
Absolutely. We've
I'm
anytime we've gotten anything in the mailbox, we usually do like live unboxings. So the 2 or 3 times that Fid Chuli have opened the mailbox, we had a blast. So please, yes, send stuff in the mail.
I can't wait.
If you send a self-addressed stamped envelope, we'll send you some stickers.
I love stickers.
It's that easy. They're free. Just send me an envelope. I'll send you some
gonna send the
stickers.
stickers, dude. You never get the stickers. I
I
never
think
got my
everybody's
fucking
gotten their stickers. If
I
if
get
anybody
mine.
here
I got
hasn't
stickers.
got their stickers, caller 23 got his stickers. Just the other day, YB Dobbs got his stickers. Sounds like everybody's got their stickers, Peas.
So just so you know,
I
everybody,
got my soap too.
I've burned a total of 330. I've burned a total of 330 calories today. So you can all just go fuck yourselves.
Is that like one 12-pack worth of Rolling Rock lifts?
I don't know what
The how- the 5 ounce
I got all those things from Facebook, and I think you subtract this from that, and that's how healthy I am.
So every time you boost Facebook, you get healthier.
I don't know how it works.
It sounds like
here's the
I
thing.
know we're moving towards this whole transhumanism thing, and we're going to integrate ourselves with technology. And I can see the idea that people that get more likes are going to live longer, simply because the nanobots inside their bloodstream aren't going to shut them down at the age of 55 to keep them from collecting that Social Security. That's going
Why
to come around
55?
another 10. Well, because they like to keep it under a
that's
limit.
me next year. He's just trying to
Mean.
make me scared.
It's mean.
He's
It's
not
the
fooling.
mean. It's not mean
So
to
do
be
you know what?
mean.
You know what good thing happened to me this week?
What happened?
So I found out that my company will give you like this certain
Me?
amount of
They'll
money.
give me?
No, they give it to me. Peas.
Okay,
If I
well, you
bought,
said
like
you.
a gym membership or some shoes, like gym shoes or something, or an iWatch, they would reimburse me. So I bought an iWatch, and the company's gonna buy it for me. So that's
you
why I
okay?
have all,
Okay, so you bought the iWatch,
Yeah.
and now, so how is that going to help you at work? Why do they want you to have an iWatch?
No, they wanted to keep me healthy because it's got that EKG thing on it now. So now they think I'm gonna be healthy. So
or
they
maybe,
paid for
or maybe they just want you to get the lead poisoning from the battery contact.
They're just trying to watch when you sleep.
Or
at
maybe
night,
they're just
and
monitoring
so-
you.
The
Listen.
antimicrobacterial effects of the aluminum case is actually healing up a little bit of sun cancer I got on my wrist.
Let me just pick up that disease name you dropped there, Peas. You want to introduce the next song?
Sure.
Sun cancer.
All right, go ahead, Peas. Let them have
Under
it.
My Thumb by the Kinks.
You're absolutely right. We'll be right back with time for the show.
Here's you'll see that they can't hurt you, just laugh and make them disappear.
Time for the show. It's my favorite part of the show, and that's our weekly Hypercube update. So, we're looking back through the files, and Reverend Caller, engineer of the Hypercube Psychoustic Pylon Blueprints, they've been up for a few weeks, and we haven't seen any pylons yet. And it's getting a little distracting for me, because Beacon Day is coming. May 7th will be here within just a matter of weeks. And we need to have the array set up so we can begin broadcasting our signal. And if we don't get this going, we've only got a few more years before the Larry Cuke asteroid comes by and brings on the onslaught of the Dark Lord Grobnar. So we need to get everybody on board with this. So
we're
what
gonna need more pylons.
we need more pylons, folks. I don't know how to explain this any other way. You're fucking this up for me. So stop screwing around and start making some pylons. Some pylons are pylons. If you
What's the
must.
worst thing about being a pylon?
I don't know what.
Being made out of ply.
That
Or pile.
Doesn't make sense.
I had like Egyptian pile cure.
Yeah, no. It's not going there tonight.
No, but I'll tell you where we are going. Straight to fucking hell if this doesn't happen. Folks, the Earth that you know it is just one of many in a blockchain simulation known as the Hypercube. It is an infinitesimal, multidimensional realm where countless Earths are constantly running different algorithms and to find different answers to probably just absurd questions on CAPTCHAs on some elder god's Facebook page. So we need to escape that, and we're possibly going to be stuck here either forever waiting for something to happen, because let's face it, X-Day came and went. All the real subgeniuses, they're not here
They're already
anymore.
gone.
They're gone. And so is anybody, any true adherent of any other religion. July 5th, 1998 was the global rupture, and all the real Christians and Muslims and subgeniuses,
they got ruptured up.
they're gone. And we're like just continuing on without them, like it's no big deal. We're just carrying on. This is hell. You didn't make the cut. I didn't make the cut. But you didn't make the cut. Even worse. At least I'm doing something about it. Hypercube is engineering an interdimensional vessel that, come the real day of reckoning, we can use to leave our dimension and then choose one of countless Earths already laid out with millions of variables and just crazy
and,
possibilities.
Spoiler alert, we're going to pick the good one.
It's going to be pretty nice, and you're going to get your own. You're going to get your own world. You can go to Dinosaur World where they survived and they have guns mounted to their heads. Like that can be yours.
I'd like
that
to
can
sign up
be
for
yours.
this. Where can I go to find this information?
You can find out more of this at hypercubego.com. It's really that easy. Now,
Really?
since we've started our research and development on this drastic issue that is at hand, we have to admit that we have encountered some anomalies along the way. Transdimensional warping due to reality augmentation by psychoustic engineering may be happening in your local area.
Yeah, I know it certainly happened down here at the Hypercube next Wednesday.
It
totally happened
It
next
was
Wednesday
gonna
down
be
here.
something else, but when it does, boy howdy, we'll wish it hadn't. But you can stabilize it. It's super easy. You can also go to hypercubego.com and grab yourself a pack of Hypercube Reality Augmentation Stabilization decals. And those look great on pylons. And once again, once you send us a photo of your fully erect pylon, we'll
then
send
we'll publish it.
We'll document that. We'll let everybody know that you're a contributing member to Hypercube, and we'll send you your first psychoustic resonating crystal for free. So get to it. Get your
First one's
pylons
always free.
together. And it's super easy to charge them. All you need to do is play Time for the Show at a loud enough volume that you can hear it by the pylon. It's pretty easy. And even if you can't hear it, that works if you just have another pylon within about 100 to 200 feet of it. So the more you have it, the easier it is. So how many pylons have you erected, Reverend Caller 23?
Oh, I made several. In fact, I'm making one right now.
Wow.
Out of a Red Bull can.
Fantastic. Peas, how many pylons have you made?
What's a pylon?
Your Hypercube Psychoustic Energy Resonator. The pylon.
Oh.
There were blueprints. There was like an email. There was a letter. Not
6.
everybody got the letter.
6. Mine's at 6.
Yours is what?
My pylon is at 6.
It sounds like your face is at like a 2.5. What is going on with Reverend Peas?
What's up, Peas? Are you like wasted
Squeeze your little juice bag and get your juices going.
The easier question is to when is Peas not a little wasted, but nonetheless, I'm saying I got 6 motherfucking pylons.
All right, post them in the chat. We want to see them.
No, they're secret and private.
No, I'm interested right now.
I mean, we got there's people on the horn that we need to see it. Well, I mean, can you vet
What's
it?
your
We
blind
have,
eye, Argus?
we have 2 master pylons here at Hypercube. These things are overpowered. They are equivalent to 100 store brand pylons.
Do you know that like beige Sleestack was not really the ancestor of the Sleestacks? He was like from
He was
their,
Enoch.
Yeah, he was from their.
He's
their
a eunuch?
future. He was like he's just a big liar.
Don't even get into it with me about Land of the Lost.
I just thought you
Please,
meant
just
land.
Don't even.
Okay.
Don't even.
Dude, isn't that dude a liar though, right, Scalpon? That whole Sleestack dude is a liar.
The whole show is a lie. Marshall, Will, and Holly. Their last name is Marshall. So wait, so Marshall is the dad, but then Will and Holly are also Marshalls.
Don't you
How does it all like? Come on.
Lots
Like
of people call
Texas
me
Rangers?
Flanagan. They're like,
Marshall,
hey, Flanagan.
Marshall.
So they're like Marshall, Will, and Holly.
Yeah, it worked in the video
Like
game
if you
world.
had
Built an
children
empire
named
on that.
Stan and Laura, they'd be like Peas, Stan, and Laura.
I'm sure that's what they
If
would
Peas
say.
is your last name, I'm assuming Peas is your last name. I mean, it's obviously
Oh.
not your given name; it's your surname.
What do you mean it's not my
Right, I
given
mean-
name? Of course it's my given name.
It's a
Well,
taken
no, I mean,
name.
I'm assuming Carrot's name is Carrot because she took on your name.
Carrots, peas.
Carrot's Peas. Carrot's Peas. Yes. So if you looked on her driver's license, it would say Peas, comma, Carrots.
I don't think that's what it said.
Interestingly, that's the same way that Mario Brothers was, if I'm not mistaken. That guy's name is actually Mario.
Mario.
I gotta tell you
His
guys,
brother
yes.
Luigi Mario.
Whenever I watch
It's all becoming very clear now.
whenever I watch that show with Chaka and the Sleestacks and stuff, I feel so dirty. The only thing that gets me clean. Do you know what gets me clean, Scalpon?
Your home movies?
I would hate to imagine, but why lay it on me, man?
Trilogy soaps.
What
Wait,
soap?
trilogy or triology?
Both of those
It's an
soaps
important
will-
distinction,
Is it?
especially if you're acting as a spokesman.
Which one do you think gets me cleaner, Scalpon?
I think triology soaps.
You would be correct, sir. That's
Right.
right. Triology soaps, handmade and
I would think
cured with
trilogy
the finest
soaps
essence
are
of
some
genius
half-ass knockoff who's trying to buy you off.
That's correct.
Yeah,
Those are
no,
the ones
I
with
was
the little
testing-
Jesuses in them.
I was testing you guys on the show to make sure you'd not been replaced by
Whew,
five
it was
people.
all a test and I passed.
All
Whoa.
Did you? Did
Such
you?
a relief.
Or did you?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I passed. But did you? Did you, as the tester, pass the test?
I think we should. I think we should. I think we should do. I think that we should do like. Is it a band or something? Because my ear is starting to do that weeping thing again.
I know, mine
wondering-
are
We should do
too.
Is It a Band before his ear is completely cracked.
Well, no, as you guys know.
Well,
I just
no, hold
recovered
on
from
now.
surgery,
Peas
and
started
I'm
a
still
plug,
recovering
and
from
he
surgery.
hasn't finished the plug. And I sent
but
Peas
That's a fair
copy.
point. That's a fair
I
point.
sent Peas a
Sell
hard
that
copy.
soap,
You
Peas.
didn't send me
Sell
a
that
copy. You did
It's in
not.
your
Sell that
messages.
soap.
It's in
Sell
your
that
messages
soap.
from weeks ago.
Weeks ago.
Weeks
Well,
ago.
I'll be the judge of this. Stand by.
Checking music.
I've gone all the way back to May.
The dawn of time. That's
Okay,
pretty
well,
much when
since
time
you got your
began, right?
window open,
May?
there you go.
Oh,
Right there for you.
Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, why isn't it working?
You can read it as you go, Peas. It's a
I
copy.
know. You know, Dr.
It's good
Fox,
radio.
I
Reading
don't
to
think that you
yourself.
understand. You know, I know how to do things. I don't kind of text because I know that Triology soaps are handmade soaps that last longer than most store-bought bars by at least 2 weeks. That's scientifically proven, by the way. Most of the soaps are glycerin-based with extra thick lathers. Extra thick lathers that make it great for shaving. Trology soaps can be made to order in an assortment of colors, scents, and textures, and can even be custom modified for your business, band, or event. It doesn't matter what you want. We can make a soap for you. It's 100% Subgenius owned, and right now, take advantage of the for X Day special. Order any 6 bars, enough for a lifetime. And you'll get a free custom soap bar for the afterlife. Just tell them Dr. Fox sent you and Peas and order your today.
Yeah, tell them and
Triology
tell
soaps.
Peas. Please tell Peas
.com.
Dr. Fox sent you. That was good, Peas. You want to do the? You want?
Soap bar
Yeah,
offer
hold on. He's got to do the fine
excludes
print.
Custom molding.
All right, one more. Let's get that fine print one more time,
Listen,
Peas.
man, you stepped on the last part, which is the free soap bar offer excludes custom moldings.
You did a
Triology
fantastic
soaps,
job.
You can't beat them, especially if you're a dirty, filthy little fucker.
Now with Fid Patchouli.
Nice.
It's gotta. Is there really?
I'm pretty
'cause
sure
I
it's
need
coming.
a-
Yeah.
It's gotta. There's gotta be a Fid Patchouli fucking soap. That is the best.
You want to do those Patreon shout outs too, Peas?
No, I don't know what those are either, Argus Fox.
Get
I'm
it
so
right
not
this
prepared
time.
for radio. Why do you even put up with?
I don't know. Why?
All you say
Because
Richard
I'm
Negative.
handsome. Because I'm handsome.
It's Reverend Richard Negative. Thank you.
So right there at the bottom of the screen. please.
Okay, so listen, I don't know. I'm going to sense this using the scrub. But here's the thing.
The exfoliating scrub.
My Patreon shout-outs have got to go to these people. These are just off the top of my head. I don't know if you're Patreons or not, but these are the important people
stab
to
at
me.
it.
The P's. Couchloth. The Fnord. And that one is true. The Fnord is much indeed a great Patreon. Caller 23. Yeah, it's
What was that, Peas?
Hazel of the windmills, but I'm not sure she likes to be, outed like that. That's doxing her, really, in a sense. I shouldn't have done that. YB Doms, I met YB Doms. Hazel, too, for that fact. But man, what great people, the both of them. Scalpod, yeah, Scalpod. Reverend Richard Negative and Dr. Cosmac. There's a couple more. I don't know why they're not.
You know what?
It's because it's the
dropped off.
weekly shout out.
You know who's not on that list?
Who's
is,
not?
Reverend Peas.
Wow, look at that. You're right.
I'm not Patreoning my own goddamn show, am I?
Well, you're doing it on Facebook.
Yeah, so far you've paid enough that you could have been a member of the Patreon for 10
listen.
months.
Here's the thing, though, okay? I wanted to send you something, but I needed to send it to your house, not to a post office box. And you would
Why?
only
What are
give
you
me the
gonna
post office
send?
box. It's nice.
Just don't mind the ticking. Open it
It's
anyway.
nice. No, it's nice. It's just I don't want to say anything to indicate any kind of why I would send you something, because I respect things that he's told me in the past, but I'm just saying it was difficult for me to gift any kind of life event that may or may not have taken place.
Oh, well, that's
the
fine.
way I would
You
like
can-
to.
There's a
But
whole
the stuff I
Amazon
want
wish
to
list
gift would not.
that you can
I wasn't
send.
aware of that.
We
wasn't
will-
aware of that.
We'll
See,
put that.
I
We'll
wasn't
put it
aware
in
of
the chat. In fact, I'll ask Aster6 to put the Amazon wish list in the chat,
I
because
think that should be
as
broadcast.
if you're
throughout the
relating
entire
to the
Subgenius
sweet
community.
Babby, the sweet Subgenius Babby, that news is out. I just don't talk a whole bunch about it because there's what am I going to say
Well,
this
that's why
week?
you have me. That's why
Okay,
you
we
have
threw out. Well, she threw up 10 times
me. Nice.
today,
Lucky. That's
and
fucking
that's
the
I
best.
stopped counting.
Doesn't get better than that. But
It
here's
really
the thing,
doesn't.
man.
No, it never will. It never ever will.
I think that we should sing this much like when the Christ child was born and the angels came down and the donkeys. They had, you got one of these boxes at Christmas.
No,
with like a
no,
little
we
pie.
already said we
and
don't
the
have any
people in it.
pony stories.
Well, there's a donkey in my story.
When
and
you
some
had
sheep.
that last week,
Are you
and I
talking
told
about
you it was
Donkey Ollie?
inappropriate.
That doesn't
Never-ending
count.
story?
What do they call that? They call that a crèche. I think the French call it a crèche. What do we call it?
Crush. It orange soda.
That's an REM song. Yeah. Well,
Your
anyway,
Orange Crush, wasn't that?
are you
Wow.
guys ready to
Cute.
play? It's time for the band.
Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna
Yes.
do because
What are we gonna
I
do?
had
You're the
so
producer.
much fun last week. And we have a judge in tonight, right? Like a Dr. Scalpod or so. Dr. Artificial Intelligence Network.
I am here to judge the game. Yes.
So Reverend Negative.
So now you're trying to make fun of me
Yes.
too.
Oh, here we go. Now it's stirring up.
Sorry, that was really racist of me to put on that whole.
I may just be
the
a
red
interpreter,
face.
but I have feelings too.
So Reverend
I
Negative
understand.
wanted to play
I
Is It a
understand.
Band? And
I want him to play. I want y'all to play. We
and-
can go
and-
back to the old school format for at least one game. Yeah.
one
I
game.
got some good names.
You got some good
I mean,
names.
some suggestions from you, yourself, Doc Fox, and P. Rev 80,
Oh yeah,
and
let's
even one
let's
Bishop
get who
Stupid. Should we
did
make
all
it
the
that far?
submissions.
All right. Well,
Before the game
all right.
starts.
So how many players do we have then? We got Reverend Negative
got-
Peas.
Yep.
I guess I'll play.
Caller 23 if he wants to play,
Yep, I'm here.
or Codeine. Yeah, Reverend Codeine. Does he want to play?
Of course, you never ask a demon if he wants to play.
Well, the demon. We don't want
Yeah,
the
'cause
demon.
that's
What
so-
about Ferg?
'cause it's so
Ferg has
fucking
played in the
brave and
past. What about
stupid,
Reverend
that's why.
Ferg?
Yeah, I'll jump in.
All right.
Ferg,
So
there
here we go. It's
we've got a good crew here.
Ready?
Fucking
Go.
pay attention then,
all right.
Ferg.
So round one.
Never do it half-ass.
Yeah.
No
All
playing Doom while you're doing this. If
Well,
you
it
play
just
the game.
it just
focus
it just
on the
wouldn't be Is
game.
It a Band if we didn't post the Is It a Band graphics. So we gotta go for it. Here we go. Time for Is It a Band,
Graphics
boys.
are posted.
That's right. Graphics are up. Woohoo! Okay, and the round one band name, hypothetical band name is Parson Allen's Project.
We did this one.
Fuck,
I
did
searched.
this one.
Everybody
I did
always
the
thinks
search.
we did
We
them.
did not.
Okay,
Everybody
that's a
thinks that we
You
exactly.
only think
that's
that
I
you
go
did it
first.
because you
Correct.
I go
submitted this
first.
one, Dr. Fox.
I
And-
go
and-
first.
Okay.
Sure, Peas. You can
Okay,
go
go
first.
first,
week,
Peas.
last week I did the Grand Slam. Ended
That's
the game,
true.
fastest game ever.
That's true.
I am. It's my turn to go first.
Please, you
take
can
the
go first
disadvantage,
because you're my baby
It is-
boy, and I
it's a-
love you. Best of-
It's a
You're
stupid
my little
fucking
round.
name.
You're my little round green son.
It's a
Let me hear
stupid
it.
fucking name, but Alan Parsons Project is kind of a stupid fucking band. So I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some fucking covered dumbasses that made their it's called Parson Allen's Project to be so fucking badass and cool. And so I'm sure there's
Working
like
it out.
there's like
The
8
logic is
fucking
impeccable.
bands. There's probably 8 fucking bands called that. So yes, that is a band.
Yes, that is a wow. That is the most coherent and yes, that is a solid yes from Peas, and I love that because usually
It's not locked in. Where's the locked
Well,
in?
Yeah, where's
so
that
hold on.
positive
We're
lock?
What the
over here at
fuck? Positive
Hypercube.
lock.
We're
We need the
actually
positive
booting
lock
up the
sound.
Lock It In servers.
Doc Fox.
So,
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, he's
guys.
booting up the Lock It In server now.
Touching himself.
That is-
We got to plug it in.
There we go. It's
There we
locked
go.
in.
Locked
Hey,
in.
that's a positive.
Locked in.
Okay.
I left to pee. I
So,
didn't know we'd get an answer so quick.
Well, I know. Given that it was,
And I just
I was
locked it
somewhat
in. I didn't know if it
surprised
was a
myself.
yes or a no. Was it a yes or a no?
It was,
It was
a
a
yes.
yes.
You got it.
it was a positive lock.
A double
Locked
yes.
in. Yep.
Ah, there's the
I
happy
thought I
sound.
would have had enough time to stay in there.
You could,
but
yeah,
then the
normally
light
you
was
could have just
flashing.
dropped a deuce, take it on like 5, 7
Yeah,
Shut
ran
minutes.
up.
through like a couple
You
of Jack
shut up.
Chick tracks.
Don't sweat it. I've done 76 episodes before that. So,
But hey, don't
Who's
you dare
next?
talk and waste airtime talking.
waste
in, Mike.
airtime. We made it
Come
into
in
the second hour already.
All right, Reverend. Let's go, Doc Fox. Doc Fox up
Okay.
next. Parson Allen's Project.
No.
What do you think?
No. I don't know.
Not even halfway.
I mean,
clever
sometimes
enough.
I have like witty banter about it, and I've always got my first test is I try to pick like the font that the band chose to put on to the flyers, and I can't even imagine.
Well, as a
what they're
designer of
doing there.
ambigrams, I can. are the most important aspect of any band. Absolutely.
Oh boy.
Way
So
before
yeah, I'm gonna
members
say.
or music or
Did you say you're a
music
designer of
content, the
mammograms?
font of the name of the band is absolutely
Dr.
crucial.
Reverend Caller 23, will you hand my gay ass a beer?
Yeah.
Please
I will,
and thank
I
you,
will hand
'cause we
your
got-
gay ass one of the most gayest beers.
Great. This will fit.
You guys are
just
gonna go
perfectly.
perfectly
Rolling
together.
Rock? What is he giving you?
Well, we're in Florida, so of
Is it a
course
beer?
we're drinking beer. All right,
It's just
so
called
I say
beer.
no.
Yeah, because
No,
they only
not a
drink
beer.
beer in Florida. Only in Florida. do
They make
drink
chips
beer.
and Malort, but we can't buy it here.
Yeah, we make it, but we can't buy it. What's up with that?
Okay, so we have you down with it. I heard the positive lock.
That was a
Positive
no.
lock.
That was
That's
a
a
no.
negative line.
That was a negative lock.
Yeah. That's a negative. How about we turn to Reverend Codeine? Are you playing?
He doesn't have a mic tonight.
Oh, he has no mic. Oh,
All right,
damn.
so
Well,
yeah,
he can still play,
so you-
but okay. We're going to for
Nope,
the game.
gotta have a mic to play.
Purity of the game. You have to
we
have a
still
mic.
have three
Yeah,
other
yeah,
people
yeah,
that
yeah.
have to go.
Yeah. No, that's fine. We're good. We're all good. I'm just revising my archival logs. Oh,
You wanted to play,
please.
Peas.
This is what everybody thinks every time you get on the mic, so just deal with it, okay? Oh, he's gonna tell us a story about his Jeep. Oh my God. When am I gonna die? Hopefully before he ends this story.
Good for you, Scout Pods. Go fuck myself. I hear you.
That's right. I love you, Peas. All right, how about we go with Reverend Negative next?
Yo!
What do you think, Reverend Negative? Parson Allen's project. Is
Well,
it?
I love
is it
people
not a band?
named Allen. I don't like the word parson, so I'm gonna say it's not a band. Based upon that.
Ooh, he has a religious indifference.
Locked in.
We're locked in for Reverend Negative goes negative. What do you know? Who would have guessed?
You can't make that joke for the rest of forever.
I'll try.
He wasn't even the one who made it, so. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll take that. Yeah, two
Yeah.
co-producers.
I can at least make it one other time.
I
but I
threw
won't.
I threw away my peas
I
questions,
won't.
and now I'm sad.
I'm not going to do that.
I crumpled.
Caller
up my paper.
23, what do you think? Parson Allen's project.
Yeah, you know,
Is it a
I
band
want
or
to say
not?
no, but I just have a sneaking suspicion that there's probably more than one person's come up with it. I'm gonna go with yeah. Lock me in for yes.
He's going in with the Peas project. Okay, we got a positive lock. Caller 23.
It's against my
Ferg.
gut, but I'm doing it.
Well, hey, whatever, man. Sometimes you got to go with the brain. Screw the gut.
That's right. The brain's way smarter.
I'm thinking they didn't have an album, but it's a
Oh, Ferg is also in for a yes. Okay. We got 3 yeses and 2 nos. Well, I'm happy to reveal to you all that it is, in fact, not a band. Not a band. Sorry, you guys. Not a band.
See, I told you the effects
Fucking
they
hate
work
this.
sometimes.
Oh,
Yep.
Peas
I hate
is,
this game.
Peas is in a bad mood because he's off to a bad start.
What,
okay,
well,
it's-
of course
early.
he is
Hey,
with that
it's-
attitude.
Hey, it's just round 1. It's round 1. Anything can happen.
The
Anything.
ghost of show pass.
Fox and Reverend Negative are in the with 1 point each. And
Hooray!
round 2.
Let's kill it.
Let's do it. Round 2. There we go. Is assault and batter fried.
God damn it. Okay, Peas, who's your band?
Assault and batter fry. Peas, you're up first
You're
because
going
you
first,
demanded
Peas.
such. Yeah, you insinuated yourself.
Well, he did win last week, so I
First
guess he
round.
does
Not a
have to
band.
take the
Did he?
start.
Okay, well then that's fair. That's fair.
Not a band.
He was a winner.
He should get it. Okay.
Are you
Peas
sure,
says-
Peas? Why not? That one's kind of clever. You don't like that one?
He's not a band.
Wow, he is so not into it. He's just hunting his head off.
Oh, that was
What
a
do you
no.
think? What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a
Locked
negative
in
lock.
as a no.
Negative lock. We're locked in for negative. Doc Fox, what do you think?
Man, I think it's a song title.
Assault and batter fry. Well, but that's not the question.
Ah.
It's whether it's as a
I
band
know,
or
so I gotta dissect it. You know, I feel like that's the title track of like the Nuclear Chicken Army. That'd be the name of the band. Like Kentucky's Finest, a chicken-themed band. I'm coming up with that right now. Sounds like my idea is better and better and better. But Assault and Batter Fried.
Assault and Batter
It's
Fried.
clever. It's clever. But I don't think it had enough to stick to a band. So I'll say, yeah, someone's probably got like a DJ remix of Colonel Sanders dipping his nuts in hot oil. But I'm going to say no, not a band.
Not a band. Okay. Reverend Negative, your turn. What do you think? Assault and Batter Fry.
Well, while I think that I love both of these things in different contexts, together I don't think they're. No, it's not a band.
I see. He likes Assault and Batter, or Assault and Battery, and Batter Fried, but together, no.
No.
It ain't happening. Gotcha. Caller 23.
Same thing. This whole round's going to go as a wash because
he's a no. Well, we can't say that it's a war because you're not from Missouri.
Canada's how they. That's how they say in Canada.
And if you're from Missouri, duh. And B, Ferg hasn't answered yet. So Ferg, what do you think?
No.
He's not bucking the trend.
It is a wash.
It is a wash. Because, well, and here's the thing though. You're all going to be so excited to learn that you've all earned a point. Not a band.
Well, we're moving up, so it's not a complete wash.
And
someone's moving towards the championship.
That's true.
Well, that's true. I mean, it's a wash in the sense that everybody scores
I suggested
points,
this
yes.
one.
This is one
I'm
of yours.
ashamed of myself.
Well,
I am
you should
disgusted.
You should take care of that.
Okay,
and
I submitted another one.
When you do,
Did I throw in my last idea? Did you grab that one by any chance for tonight?
I don't know if it was your last idea. Or
let me see
this
here.
Probably one of your first ideas, if we're gonna go there.
Oh, look at this. There's a whole chat board.
Yeah,
about
I
this.
mean, people can submit names for the game by going to the Is It a Band room at the Hypercom Discord, available at timefortheshow.com.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go on to the... but, yeah, mine was You're Not Invited. And that was... I thought that would be
that was
great.
your last one.
That was my most recent idea for a band name. I thought that would be good because it would look good on posters next week at the amphitheater. You're Not Invited, 8 p.m.
That was, now to clarify, that was one you had submitted. Is It a Band channel?
I thought I had, but I'm looking back and I guess I haven't.
Here's the thing, and here's the thing that everybody needs. Any and all names that I've seen submitted to the Is It a Band channel are circumspect because anybody can then go research them.
Yeah,
so unless you've actually, this was a name that you sent to me directly in the past in a private message, which is why I included it.
So you're checking
for
the integrity of it. Yeah, well,
I'm all about the integrity.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on integrity around here.
Absolutely.
Round
That's all
3.
I'm saying. The Is It a Band channel is all in good fun, as far as I'm concerned, and people can submit things there, and it's hilarious, and I love it. But I'm not going to use any of those in official league gameplay because anybody could just go research them, and then that just throws everything. So, you see what I'm saying?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Just hold out for post-show
or
scout
not,
pause.
because I'm one of the.
All right.
Here
we
we
got
go.
another one.
Round 3. The next band is Upper Beard Proportion.
Did you like that one, Peas?
Oh, was that a knowledgeable chuckle? It could speak volumes. Peas is up first, so what does he think?
I'm supporting communism.
It's not a band.
Not a band?
Peas is like...
That was like so...
I'm trying to come up with a
no
clever way to
thought.
say petering out while still trying to get peas in there. Peas touring out.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Peas? Did you spill your bourbon?
No, my ears.
Max Commando!
Let's finish it up.
If your ears are bugging you, that'll fix them.
Well, we could finish it right now. Because we got 2 people with 2 points. Who's got the 2 points? Me and who else?
Fox and Reverend Negative.
All
are
right.
tied at 2.
Yeah.
So one of us
2-2.
could. Let's make this happen.
Reverend Negative is making a solid showing.
All right, Reverend Peas. Upper beard proportion.
He said no. He said no. So lock it in as.
Are you
negative.
sure that's the final answer?
Don't try and talk him out of it.
Not a band.
I drew a picture of Peas on my legal pad.
That does not make it legal. I'm gonna tell you.
Here, Reverend Caller 23.
What you got?
Just because you write in or anything on a pad does not make it.
Well,
so.
it's
But it
not
does make me a
automatically
lawyer.
illegal. I mean, it is a legal pad. So
Actually, it means that only lawyers can use it. So if
what
you
what
are
is
in
this
fact
next to his
breaking the
head?
law, Doc Fox,
Dr. Fox,
and
is
we are
that a
going to come and
nutsack
apprehend
next
you.
to his head?
I sure hope you're not using one of those
It's where the
legal
paper
pads,
is
Doc
torn, and
Fox.
so
I guess
don't
you'll just
know.
have to work. Well, you'll just fit it in with your imagination, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
Upper
That's a
beard proportion,
band.
Doc Fox.
I think
Yeah.
that is a
He likes
band. I like it. That one sounds like something I would see on a SoundCloud. I'm down with that.
Let's have Doc Foxy try it. He likes it. Reverend Negative, what do you think? Upper beard proportion.
You know, I hate to say it, but I think it's probably a band or maybe a person that goes by a singular
Well,
thing that could
We're
be-
only looking for band names. So
I'm gonna say yes.
yes,
Yeah, upper neck beard.
it is a
great.
band. Upper beard proportion is or has been a band at some point in the past. Reverend Caller 23, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a band.
Wow, we've got a lot of positive answers on this one. They dig this one. Upper
I
beard
burped and my
proportion.
vape juice came out.
Your vape juice came out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing it on my vape juice harp later.
That's spacist.
Ferg, if you're still with us.
I'm going against the grain and saying no.
No! He says no.
It's locked in.
Upper beard proportion is not a band. Well, I'm here to tell you all.
I want
that
to change my
not only-
answer.
No, sorry, you're locked in.
in.
You're locked, baby. That's how it works. I'm here to tell you that upper beard proportion is not only not a band, but it was a P's suggestion.
Oh, well,
Wow.
that explains it.
P is going against your own grain there.
Which means now that P's is tied.
Didn't somebody just win that round?
No,
and so
because
is
me
Ferg.
and
No.
because-
We now have a
Yeah,
with Fox, P's, Reverend Negative, and Ferg all having 2 points.
Oh man.
Fox, Peas.
Caller
Reverend
is
Negative.
dragging up the rear with 1 point.
I thought I
But,
got
you
a
know,
point.
anything could happen. The other 4 players could.
No, I got a point.
other
because I
four.
just got that one right, and
You're-
then
you're in
also
there.
I got. We all got a point for when we had that wash.
Oh no, wait. So, yeah, you.
So
did,
yeah, you got
point.
2.
No, you didn't get a point. No, because he said yes on the first one and it was wrong. He said no on the second one. That was right. He said yes on the third one. That was wrong. You have 1 point, caller.
You said this one was a band?
Oh, did I?
He said
Yeah.
I
that.
guess
oh,
you did.
He did say it was a band, absolutely, and that's why I interrogate about their answer very intentionally and clearly beforehand. So at this point, we've got a 4-way tie.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Welcome to. Is it time for the band yet?
All right, round 73.
Fight.
Okay, round 4 is going to be Peas telling us about his Jeep.
Toasty.
Who's in for it?
Is that the name of the band?
Peas telling us about his Jeep. No, it's not. Unfortunately, round 4 is the Hellbillies.
This is
That's
like
a band.
that. This is like triple negative
Peas is
overtime.
like, Peas is like, it's
That
a
is a
band
band.
immediately. And
It's
that
a
tells you
ska
all
band.
you need to. Which it either means he knows
the
this. band.
psychobilly ska band.
Not that I'm trying to influence any of your other answers, but remember, this is a first to 3 unless 2 players arrive at 3 points at the same time, in which case we have to.
Yeah, and 4 people could get it 3 at this one.
4 people could tie.
So it's
yes,
my
so-
turn,
it's,
right?
It's fine. We've got bands lined up.
Well, then
but
I'll
there
play
will
the
be a
game. I'm
clear
going to say
definitive-
no. It's not a band.
Fox says no. Locky negative.
I want
negative,
because I want
negative.
to die.
He's going down, y'all. He's going down. But with dignity. Like the captain of the ship. The last one standing sings. But
Because if there's
Reverend
something we
Negative?
really stand for
Yeah, I'm
here,
pretty
time
sure
for
I
the
have
show,
an
it's
8-track.
dignity.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dignity is like the mass of our ship, which is sinking beneath the waves. Absolutely.
It's the opiate of the time for the show.
Yeah, it's like the cornerstone of our, which is burning to. So, Reverend
This is
Negative.
the best, worst show we've ever had.
You're welcome.
I'm a burning man, burning from the inside.
Not the worst
out.
best show.
And yes, this is a band.
Okay, I have negative. Yes, on the Hellbillies. Caller 23. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a band, definitely.
Sure. Okay. Putting down for a yay. Berg, what say ye?
Yes, it's a band.
He's in. All in. Well, it is absolutely a band. As many of you knew.
Reverend
Everyone
80.
except for Doc Fox, apparently.
Boo.
Wow, is that them? Oh, they're from Norway.
Stang's in the band.
He is.
Stang
Bottom right.
and Philo
Wait,
and
there's like 2
Steve
Stangs
Jobs.
in this
There's
band.
2 Stangs in there.
George Lucas, Fabio, Steve Jobs,
Is that Lars Ulrich? Wait a second.
and Adam
Rowdy
Savage.
Roddy Piper is right there in the. Look at that hair, man.
How do we
God,
not
that's
know
gorgeous.
about this?
And
Who-
look, Reverend 80. Reverend 80's in the band.
Well, you know that is to be expected because he was the one who suggested it. So
Then he cheated. Reverend 80
He's
cheated.
wearing glasses to
he's
throw you
a
off.
cheat.
All right, so
He's
how
a
many
big
people
old
are
cheat.
still left in the game?
He's a big old cheat. We've got 3 people still in the game. Peas, Reverend Negative, and
Yay!
Ferg are all still in it, baby. Oh yeah, game, y'all. All right, are you ready for round 5?
Oh boy, yes we are.
Yeah, let's do it.
Born ready.
Okay, round 5
Having fun
is
yet, Peas?
So much
Pete.
fun.
Peas was born having fun, which is why the doctor slapped the shit out of it. Here we go. Round 5
I thought
is,
it was the look that he gave the nurse.
well, it could have been that too. I mean, we'll never.
Cheeky Peas.
None of us were there.
I was
She
It's,
there.
was.
all
Peas
a
was
pucker
there.
at this point. Well, yeah, Peas was there, ostensibly. Round 5. Hypothetical band name is Anal Inhalant.
That's it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Oh,
That's-
now we're getting
That's,
somewhere.
that's for sure, man.
He says absolutely, without the shred of a doubt, that is a band. Got him
That's a
locked in.
black mass gospel. band.
Positive lock. Yeah. All right. So then, our remaining players, we have Negative. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a band that would probably copy and cover songs from the popular band Anal.
You can say it. It's on the
Injected.
internet.
He can't say it because he can't remember it. That's
Did you check yourself because you didn't want to swear on the internet, or just because you fucking brain farted? Can't
just-
remember
he
what fucking
couldn't
band you're
remember.
talking about.
Anal cunt.
Yeah, we all know anal.
Oh, it's a prison band.
Trying to be nice.
Yeah, whatever. All right, Ferg, what do you think? Anal inhalant.
Oh, that's horrible. Does it come
I'm
with a
not
visor?
asking you. I'm not asking you to judge it. Just
It's if it's
is it a
good.
band or not?
Is it a band, man?
Is that the
Well,
new?
it's
Is that the
definitely
new
an
triology soap?
It's going to be a triology. It's not a band.
Oh, dude, I will make it. Butt kisses in each bar.
They got little brown starfish in them.
I can do that.
He's a magician, man. He can make it happen.
Now with more cocoa butter.
Don't ask where the cocoa comes from.
It's creamy. Makes its
Cocoa,
own
we need
leather.
more of that butter right away.
I say no, it's not a band.
No! He says no! Oh, wow.
Playing the
this could be-
game.
this could be-
Reverend Ferg
this
for
could
the
be a
win.
victory.
This is amazing. Absolutely
This could be the
amazing.
victory.
Okay, are you guys ready? Oh,
I wish I had
big
my
reveal.
drum roll queued up.
big reveal.
Max Commando!
Okay. It is not only not a band, it came to us from Bishop Stupid.
Ferg wins.
And that means Ferg wins.
Wow.
Right on.
And he actually, yeah,
Way to
look for
come!
it.
Way to come from behind.
And
So to
into
speak.
them. It came behind on Anal and Helen. Great job, Dr.
that's
Bird.
a-
Golf claps
Well
all
played,
around into
well
your
played,
microphone.
well played.
Please, into the
See,
microphone.
you know, and here's the thing. Gay dragon, it's stupid. And then he loves it at the end. Just fuck you, peas. That's all I need you to know is fuck you, peas. Now and
Okay.
forever, fuck you, peas. And
On
I mean
that
that. I mean that. I mean that with.
On that note, Peace is gonna go to bedtime now.
Well, hold on now, Peas. You can't just
What?
tear out of here. It's
I can't.
Yeah.
No. We have one piece of unfinished business, and I believe, especially in the mood that you've got right now, you owe us some apologies.
Uh-oh.
Really sorry.
It's that time. It's that time, y'all.
You can't apologize in the middle of the show, dude.
We can if you're
Middle of the
leaving.
show.
That's it.
Well, come on, let's hear them.
I mean, effectively, once you leave, really,
So-
what other show is there?
I was actually thinking about starting a
Again.
band called Anal Inhalant. So I'll be back in just a second.
All right, so I'm sorry. I am so fucking sorry. But here's the thing. It's a pretty good show. I went like not like a whole show's worth of time, but like most of the show's worth of time. So that means I'm healing. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. I'm getting more penis-like. So that means that I have apologies to do. And Argus Fox correctly has reminded me of my duties to do apologies. So I'm sorry that Argus Fox had to do that. Argus Fox had to remind me, the P's, what my responsibilities of the show are in regards to apologies. So I'm going to do the apologies now. I'm going to apologize, first of all, for Reverend Negative. There's not too many positive things I can say, but I guess you knew that based on your name. So, you know, I guess we're good then. It's no problem. Ferg, you know, I've been doing the free fucking promos for like 8 weeks now. Even though I'm on the show for 5 minutes, I talk about the trilogy soaps. And then somebody says, oh, it's triology. Either way, I still have no soap. I don't understand. Then you have your minion trying to sell me t-shirts from eBay for like $75 a piece. They don't even fit me. I had to respectfully decline. So I'm sorry I didn't buy damn shirts. But where's my fucking soap? Alright, so I'm sorry that I said that a lot of the songs were gonna be 20th Century Man by the Kinks, but if I know Argus Q Fox, he didn't play that one time. Not really, I'm sorry, because I know that's a good song, right? So good. I'm sorry that the answers to my questions might not have been the ones that you wanted. But I want you to think about what my responses were. I want you to look in your hearts, down into your little souls, and see if maybe, just ask yourself, maybe the piece was right. And I apologize if I'm still not, even after that self-reflection. I apologize for the length that time Is It a Band took, but again, I attribute that to not having the swift, firm hand of Cosmax Commandos at the helm of the judge. Cosmax Commando! So, Scalpon did an okay job, but he gets sucked into the banter. And he's a good banterer, but sometimes when you're judging, you should shut the fuck up and just do the judging and say the names and move on. I apologize for Argus Q Fox not having the drum roll ready, not having the lock-in sounds ready. He knows we're going to do this every show. I don't know why he doesn't have them ready to go at all time. And I apologize for bailing on you guys what looks like it's going to be 27 minutes early from a full, complete show. But that only means you got 33 minutes more of peas than you had last show.
Yeah, I got
And I'm
Peas
sorry
Deluxe.
for that. That's it. That's my apologies. How do we think?
I think they bought them.
All right, good.
Well, we'll be taking off to one more song break before we come back for that post show, yo. Peas, you sticking around for that, or you heading off to Tumorland?
I'm gonna have some pie, and then go to sleepy time.
You get those CPs. You need that handsome rest, Peas.
I did.
Well, thanks to
Thanks
Reverend
for
Negative for
getting
playing, Ferg for playing along, and Reverend Caller 23 all on Is It a Band. Make sure to check out tryologysoaps.com. It's biology soaps plus one. It's pretty cool. Scalpod for hosting, and everybody in the chat. So we'll be back with that post show, yo. But until then, this is time for the show.